The last thing I'd like to go through is care and maintenance of your net launcher. Firstly, with the net, I prefer to leave these in the down position, like that, so the 4 weights sit against that housing, and I would not store them upside down because you can hear the weights drop, and I wouldn't shake them around. But when you come to launch the net, you'd like them to be firmly seated against that. So in some ways, handle it with care. With the main component, there are threads between the gas chamber. There's a thread here between the trigger mechanism and the net, and there's another thread between the trigger and the gas chamber. The gas chamber are normally done up, as I've mentioned before, just taut, so it holds that trigger mechanism in place. The important thing with all these threads is to keep them free of dirt and particular grit, and you will be out in the field in areas where there is sand and dust. As you'll note, there is some grease on here, which is good, but it will attract dust. So important, keep them free, and to keep this trigger mechanism, which is sensitive, I've just taken a cork from a drink bottle, a little bit of insulation tape so it fits neatly, and I put that in there. That's a nice seal and keeps all the dirt out. And then with the gas chamber, this area, because cold gas expands in there, it gets condensation. So it is liable to getting moisture in here, which in turn can cause corrosion. Every now and then I would suggest that you look in this chamber, and if there is any clear moisture, put some tissue in it, take it out, and use a very light lubricant, a moisture displacer common on automobiles, and just spray a little bit in there, keeps that rust free. And then always keep that done up just loosely, keeps the dust out. And remember, this is a relatively sensitive bit of gear, so it doesn't just lie in the back of the car bouncing around with everything else. Keep it in a box or get yourself a bag with a bit of cushion, and it's wrapped up. If you know you're on your way to a rescue, take the bung out, choose the appropriate net size you want, and put that, do it up, if I get the thread the right way around, and then when you transport it, again in a cushioned bag, all ready to go. Have a couple of your gas cylinders with you in case one fails, and you won't have any problem.